Aurora, Oregon, ground zero for a record flood. People camping around here just outside of Aurora, Oregon right now are enjoying life at the site of an erased civilization. They have no clue they're standing at ground zero of the most violent, destructive natural disaster in Oregon's recorded history. And though it remains the granddaddy of them all, you've never even heard of it, with the epicenter largely around here. And while Aurora's town and rural areas were hit hard, outskirts like this were wiped virtually clean. There were winners and losers, with one nearby community holding on and the other now inhabited mainly by passing tourists, with no idea of what happened. So what was this disaster, and why haven't you heard about it? This is the battlefield of a community that fought the Willamette River and lost badly, with that big battle occurring under a frightening set of events. Bigger than 1996. Whether it's an earthquake, lightning strike, or flood, natural disasters each tend to provide their own frame of reference. Many Oregonians recall the 1996 flood in much of the Willamette Valley. That regional soaker became a benchmark for water disasters. Yet here's what's left out. There's a flood by comparison that was worse, and it isn't even close. The flood of 1861 stands as the all-time record holder for the most disastrous on the Willamette River. That 1861 flood barreled through at 635,000 cubic feet per second, being half again worse than the 1996 flood and packing more than 7 times the punishing power of Niagara Falls. Calm before the storm. The 1861 Willamette River flood was the result of a perfect storm, a Pineapple Express weather event that unfolded in 2 distinct phases. Because November 1861 was unusually cold and snowy, first came heavy snow accumulation. Then the situation got worse, much worse, because after that massive snowdrop, next came a tropical cyclone with strong winds. And that part happened fast, with most of the warmer rainfall compressed into just 72 hours, rapidly melting the dense snowpack. The result? Flash flooding, which is what made the 1861 disaster so devastating. It triggered a sudden surge of runoff into the Willamette River, with a flow greater than the mighty Mississippi, raising water levels to record highs. As a result of that 1,000-year event, much of the Willamette Valley became a freshwater ocean, the size of 273,000 football fields and more than half the size of Rhode Island. When the river became a weapon. In 1861 around Aurora, water was cresting by December 5th, yet the real damage was just getting started. Because here's something people don't realize. Water alone wasn't the deadliest part. That's because the Willamette River was now weaponized.